Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and it's time to make some soap. So today we're testing another new fragrance from Nature's Garden, the Perfect Man. Heard a lot of people online talk about using this and how much they like it, so I decided I'd go ahead and give it a try. Gets excellent reviews as far as its behavior, and so I'm not too terribly worried about it. The Pretty Kitty that I made earlier this week, this scent is developing beautifully. I really like it. So it's really setting up really nice in this soap. I think I'm going to be really happy with that one. And I think I'm going to buy a big bottle with that one next time. So what we're doing today, since we're trying to get a little more on the masculine side, I'll be doing a drop swirl again because to me that's my favorite way to test a fragrance. So I'll be using Nurture Soap's Activated Charcoal for Black. I'll be using Nurture Soap's Orange Vibrance, but oranges seem to get a little weak in soap, so I'm going to kick it up with Brambleberry's Tangerine Wow. So the two of these together make a really nice, strong, stable orange. I really like those in soap. And then I'll also be doing white, and on the frosting on top I'll be using Brambleberry's Ultramarine, which to me is just one of my absolute favorite blues. So how about I shut up and we start making some soap. So as usual, I will start by carefully, slowly pouring the lye water into the oils. I'm soaping about 85, 86 degrees, which is the Goldilocks zone for my recipe. We'll rinse this out. And bring this to a light emulsification. Which we have achieved. So, as usual, this first one is for our frosting, which is going to be that beautiful ultramarine blue. And these three will be for the soap. Okay, let's color these. So let me work lightest to darkest. So our middle color, the lightest, is going to be white. Now I found I can actually stick blend the titanium dioxide in if I have a fair amount of mixing to do, but I want to be really cautious, so I have gone ahead and pre-mixed it in oil. I always end up with a lot stuck in there when I do that. Then the next lightest will be our orange over here. Beautiful. But it goes a little light in cold processed soap. So put that in and just about an eighth, is that an eighth or 16th? Quarter teaspoon of this Brambleberry's Tangerine Wow to really just give that a good kick. We'll stir that in and see what that looks like. And then we have our activated charcoal over on this side. let's stir these in and see what we have. So there's our white. That looks good, especially when I stick blend it. That'll come out nicely. And here's our orange. Yeah, that looks good. That'll be a nice stable orange. And our activated charcoal. Now I have done my homework. I know I can safely use this entire bottle in this batch of soap, so I'm going to put about 1/4 in each. And I should have stick blended these first. I already goofed. I usually like to hand stir an unfamiliar fragrance in, and I actually am going to do that, but these need to be stick blended. But it seems to be behaving. So let's give these a quick hit with the stick blender and we're ready to pour. So here we go. So we'll start with our orange on the base. That's maybe a little thin, but it's okay. I like it a little bit thicker than that, but that'll do. Alright, so the fragrance is behaving beautifully, which means I can't pipe this, and I'm not going to risk making my piping until this is nice and firm. So let me shut you down so you don't have to wait, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back to cover soap. When I saw the top and how good those three colors looked, I debated whether or not to put that blue top on it, but I couldn't think of another top, and I decided to go ahead with the original plan, and I think I like the blue top after all. And it does smell fantastic. So as long as this fragrance holds up, this is definitely a winner. So we'll know in about 4 weeks how well it holds up. So let's cut into it and see what we have. Oh yeah, even the end cap looks good. Smells really good. Really smells nice. See, can you see a little bit of that muddling in there? That's why I like my drop swirl to be a little bit thicker than this one was. I just get better definition. You know, this was a little thin. Doesn't look bad, but a thicker batter definitely gets a cleaner pour. So I am overall pretty pleased. I would like to have had a neater pour, and I knew when I was pouring it was a little thin, but I didn't know how the fragrance is going to behave. I now know that it behaves very well, and at least right now on the freshly cut soap it smells fantastic, so hopefully it will hold up, and I think it will. So I'm for the most part pretty happy with these. That's what I have this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. You all stay safe. Take good care of yourselves. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.